Morning guys, welcome to my channel Rider Nada Moto Diaries. Today is day 7 and we are in Sonamarg right now. Just see the view behind me. So it is 9 AM right now and we are leaving for the day. The first point to be crossed will be Zojila Pass, and we have heard that there is a lot of snow. So I think it will be a lot of fun to cross the snow. Of course it will be a little bit tough than compared to riding on a normal road. And as far as today's itinerary, we're planning to reach Leh. Every day we are falling short of our itinerary, but that's okay. We are spending some good quality time. We are not here only to ride, we are here to spend some good time as well. So let's see how the day turns out to be. So be in touch, let's ride.
Day 7. Got up to see the beautiful view of the snow-capped mountains with horses and sheep grazing. Our plan was to reach Leh today. With that hope, we continued our ride. Our first hurdle today was to cross the Zojila, a notorious and dangerous pass. It took some time for us to cross this pass. It was a bit dangerous, especially when you have to navigate from the right side of the trucks. One instance where I had to cross a truck from its right and there was very little space and we were above 10,000 feet and a small mistake would be fatal. The space available was so less that few centimeters to my right leg, when kept on the ground, was a 10,000 feet drop. The moment I crossed the truck, the stone on which I rested my leg fell down, which I didn't knew. One of the rider behind me told this later. Somehow we crossed it and came down where one of the Telangana riders' clutch wire broke, and it took more than an hour to fix it. While fixing it, one of the riders among them asked me, "Bro, where is Zojila?" I looked at him for a moment and said, "The pass which we covered now was Zojila." He was confused because when we ride from Srinagar side, the Zojila board comes after you cross the pass. Meanwhile, we met two soldiers who were from Maharashtra, and they were so happy to meet someone from their state, and we chatted for a while. As the bike was ready, we continued towards Kargil. On the way, there is a board in Dras which states it is the second coldest inhabited place in the world. I wanted to click a photo of mine in front of it, which I missed during my first Ladakh ride. And now all riders went ahead, so I told a soldier to click my photo. I went inside the war memorial. This was my second visit there. This time they had also organized a war memorial show inside a room where they show us some details of the Kargil war. We took a ticket of 100 rupees and went for it. It was for some 15 to 20 minutes. Came out, brought a war memorial keychain as a souvenir. Had some snacks there. Also saw jump in mango drink, which was long last during our childhood. Then spent some quality time there before leaving. While leaving from there, one of our member had issues with the bike's chain, so we all refueled at Kargil and asked another member to accompany him to a mechanic nearby. We all left thinking the chain needs to be tightened, which won't take much time, so rest all left saying they both will join. Then sometime into the ride we crossed Namikla, which was at 12,198 feet. The temperature was so cold that we could feel the numbness in our hands and it was difficult to ride. We were still 150 kilometers far from Leh. Also it was getting dark and I didn't want to miss a few places on the way due to darkness. We stopped at a place called Budhkarbo where there was only one hotel. We called the two guys left behind to check what happened. There was an issue with the chain link and they were 30 kilometers away from Kargil and they could get help only the next day, so they decided to stay there and we decided to stay at Budhkarbo, some 50 kilometers away from them. There was only 2 rooms. One was a big room enough for 8 persons and the other was for 3. But in the big room 2 other persons were already staying, so we requested them to shift to the other and after some discussions they did. As we had to warm our hands, we ordered a tea and Maggi, and for dinner we had a nice hot rajma and rice.